This is a toilet graveyard. This is what a toilet graveyard look like. It's a political toilet graveyard. This is evidence and art. All right. This was all about Governor O'Malley and the Governor O'Malley mom machine, the people he created. Like I said, I was making a movie. It's a Rob Fix production. And this is the toilet graveyard for all the politicians that want to protect Governor O'Malley. That's President Trump, and that's Cardin's. That's Tony Bridges, all right? And that's Congressman Cummings and Itzy and Bobby Zirkin. That's parole and probation. We talking about the money y'all make off of black bodies, mass incarceration in your prison industry. Nobody want to talk about ending the war on drugs, but I did. All right, consent to be videotaped. All right, so Ivan Bates, you got mail. You got President Obama's mail, and Obama asked for an investigation. That's Mark Steiner, WEEA Radio. All right, so WEEA Radio been covering this up for the longest. That's Chief Justice Roberts of the Supreme Court. That's Washington, D.C., 2007. The Supreme Court. And it's about the war on drugs. That's a movie release. Grand Jury Commission. I'm showing you what we don't have. And that's Greg Bernstein. Greg Bernstein, Ivan Bates. Potty training politicians. This is the public defender of the state of Maryland. And we're talking about rights. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? That's the First Amendment of the Constitution. Employees spend the summer sweating to pay the bills. That's Governor O'Malley. And that's the toilet I left you in 2011. All right? It was about your public defender. It was about your state's attorney. It was about you selling black people into slavery, human trafficking. All right? Public defender worked with the state's attorney to incarcerate black Maryland. I'm the best of the best in Baltimore. And Joshua Harris ain't opened his mouth. I ran for office. Ex-felons can run for office. I ran for office. This is the making of black America. You feel me? The making of black America. And the 13th Amendment. You feel me? The 13th Amendment. And these are your politicians. So I'm flushing careers down the hole. You feel me? It's the 13th Amendment and we're going to flush. That's Tom Perez and President Obama. That's Mr. Hardin from the Department of Justice. That's Kathleen Ash from the Maryland film industry. I was making a movie. It's making a movie about you, Adrian Jones. It's making a movie about Classic. Commissioner Harrison. You feel me? Potty training politicians. And Kathleen Pugh is my witness. Talking about the Democratic Central Committee. Nancy Pelosi. We talking about voter suppression in 2022. I'm a member of Out for Justice, and this is Out for Us. That's Kwesi and Fume. I gave you a reentry program. So, Attorney General Anthony Brown, you got to investigate Scott Shellenberger for kidnapping. You part of the dream team. For more information, contact Dwayne Shorty Davis. We're talking about the First Amendment. And you took my property from me. Public defender. Toilets, like I said, the toilet graveyard for all y'all politicians. That's Mary Washington, Vanessa Attenberry. Yeah, Sneed. And these is my gnomes. That's my Donald Trump toilet. And like I said, Letters Design is a movie, a ghetto Da Vinci Code. I applied for Martin Luther King's job and y'all got mad. That's Eric Barron. And that's my commitment to Christ. You feel me? If you deny you know me on heaven, and you deny you know me on earth, I was applying for Martin Luther King's job. And I made a movie about it. That's the Creative Alliance. That's BOPA. And that's Mayor Stephanie Rawlings Blake and Commissioner Davis, 2015. The movie's about your prison industry and your corruption in your courts. That's George Neilson. And these are the cases. City, county, state. And we talking about federal violations. Yeah, I play with death every day. That's Judge Carrion. Like I said, these is my toilets. I'm flushing careers down the hole.
Please don't flush me. Please, man, I'm begging you here. All that spinning makes me dizzy.
Potty training politicians and mic check. We're gonna shut this shit down. New faces of old